Colin was right?
Well, I picked Denver to upend the Kansas City Chiefs and win the AFC West. And I said I thought they were, with Bo Nix, good enough to get to a conference championship. Didn't know if they were a Super Bowl team, and here they are. Listen, Bo Nix was the leading rusher. He had a really bad month stretch in the season. I mean, he was egregiously bad, but Sean Payton never doubted him. 2 for 2 on big balls down the field. Outplayed in terms of efficiency Josh Allen. I know there's a lot of haters, but I think we have come to terms with he had a spotty stretch in the regular season, but he's a franchise quarterback. Tough. Bummer he's out. But Denver and Bo Nix are for real.
Look, let's not twist this into something it's not. Colin mentioned the Broncos should think about drafting a quarterback. Sean Payton never lost faith in him, even if some segments of the Broncos fan base did. And my goodness, was he spectacular. His performance against the Buffalo Bills was nothing short of extraordinary. Some of those deep throws, the touchdown passes, it was a masterclass. It was special, man. Truly special. He wasn't exactly buoyed by a dominant running game or flawless support, yet he was absolutely brilliant. He is, without a shadow of a doubt, a franchise quarterback. He is clearly among the elite signal callers in the NFL. Say whatever you want, but the man knows how to perform when the lights are brightest. It is absolutely devastating that he's injured. I've spoken about it already, and I'll mention it again. I'm posting this, and we'll get into the immediate reaction clips, but Bo Nix deserves an immense amount of credit and praise, and the franchise as a whole does as well. They've fought their way to the AFC Championship game. That achievement is precisely what makes this injury so incredibly frustrating. Some critic tried to take a shot when I posted a video discussing the injury and a call for optimism, saying I seemed really sad the Broncos won and suggesting I take a week off. What a foolish take. I'm sad because Bo Nix got hurt. What on earth are you talking about? We were live streaming that game. People kept saying he was hurt, and I was in denial like, stop saying that. Why would you even put that out there? Then we saw the replay, and it was confirmed. I could barely even watch the following Seahawks-49ers game. I just didn't care. That contest wasn't competitive anyway, but all the momentum was just sucked out. That said, I remain optimistic about the team's future, and we can delve into that more later. That's what this entire week's discourse will center on. Can the backup lead the Broncos to the Super Bowl? We're going to hear that question on every single show. We'll discuss it, debate it, but I refuse to let that overarching question overshadow the moment and the monumental success Bo Nix just achieved. I am stating this with complete conviction. Bo Nix's performance against the Buffalo Bills is as impressive, if not more impressive, than the early playoff performances of any other top quarterback you want to name. Their first playoff wins or initial postseason experiences. Whether it's Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, or Lamar Jackson. Just to use the most immediate contemporary examples, let alone veterans like Matthew Stafford, Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, or the all-time greats like Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. However you want to tier them, all-time legends, really good quarterbacks, this was as awesome and as impressive as it gets. Frankly, both of his playoff games this run were incredibly impressive. Another critic emerged because I made a video, scoffing, imagine comparing Patrick Mahomes' first playoff game to Bo Nix's second. Here's the reality check. Patrick Mahomes was in his second year. Bo Nix's first playoff game was as an actual rookie, on the road, against the Buffalo Bills, a legitimate AFC championship contender. Mahomes faced Andrew Luck, who was on his way to retirement, and the Indianapolis Colts, at home, as a second-year player. I don't understand how anyone fails to see the stark difference in those circumstances. Therefore, any attempt to downplay what Bo Nix accomplished in this game is utterly insane. He played spectacularly. He was phenomenal. And the entire weight of the world was on his shoulders, not just from the schematic demands the team placed on him, but from the sheer magnitude of the moment. Marching down the field to take the lead, watching the defense surrender that lead to force a tie, and then having to march right back down the field in overtime to set up the game-winning field goal, making huge throw after huge throw in massive moment after massive moment. The pressure was through the roof. He answered the call in a manner we have simply not seen from other quarterbacks who receive far, far more praise than Bo Nix ever has. I'm just stating facts. I won't name names. I won't specify who has an MVP trophy and who doesn't. I won't name teams. But we must stop pretending that what we witnessed from Bo Nix in that game, in that playoff crucible, is something commonplace, something lots of quarterbacks just naturally do if given the opportunity. That is categorically false. Furthermore, when you analyze how Sean Payton called that game, when you see what Payton was asking Bo Nix to execute repeatedly and without hesitation, that tells you everything. That is the ultimate evidence. An elite offensive head coach, an elite strategist, a premier NFL mind, effectively declared, "I am putting this entire game, our entire season, in this man's hands." That is the definitive seal of approval. That is all the proof you need regarding the greatness he sees in Bo and the immense trust he has placed in him. Personally, I'm trusting Sean Payton's evaluation over my own analysis any day, and that is Sean Payton's analysis in action. But those are just my perspectives. I am absolutely eager to hear yours. What are your thoughts on Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos? How do you feel about his performance and his playoff experience? What was your experience watching that roller coaster of a game? And how are you feeling moving forward now? Obviously, the injury is a massive bummer. There's no sugarcoating it, and it will be the central topic in every Broncos discussion. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, let's get some discussions going. Let's have some spirited debates, but ultimately, let's just enjoy the conversation. Please consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I would absolutely love to see you become part of it. I want to build something we all feel genuinely connected to, something we're truly excited to be a part of. I think we're well on our way. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.